Okay. So, the next thing to do today is going to be let's check for refurbishments first. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is kind of okay. Oh, it's still okay. Still okay. Fire can be higher price. Let's take a look. Okay, good value. Can be a little bit more expensive. But I think it's expensive. Alright. Monthly profit, that's very good. Let's take a look at the research. Gift shops. We're doing this one first. So we might just take a look at the gift shop. That's fantastic. Let's pause this one. Let's crank this one up to 3,000. So we can get this festive expedition coaster right in the park. Let's take a look at some rides. Which one? We don't have Insanity yet. We have Cake Flip, the Psychola. The Psychola always is a very attractive kind of ride. Let's take a look where we're gonna place it. This might be a good place too. This might be a good idea. We'll place it on this side. The exit will be a little bit to the side. And we'll get the entrance right here. Go up behind and inside. This should be good enough. Let's place the entrance. This will be okay, I think. That's long enough. And then we need an exit. Let's get the exits a little bit to the side. I guess that's okay. We won't connect yet. First off, we'll give it colored cobblestone. Now we'll start the queue. And let's make it from this side. Yes. Let's get it curving around. And into the ride. So we can already make it operational. 50%, that's good enough. Now it's opens. The next thing we have to do is give it the inner ring attraction right banner kind of style with this beautiful arch, just like that. And then we'll get the typical square lanterns on top as well. Perfect. Let's take a look. That's 53, okay. We'll need some decoration. multiple shops are very busy. A lot of guests should be here. It's not too much, but we'll see. We'll get something to eat and drink around here as well. I'll place maybe something next here because we already have the gobi slushy in between these two. So we're going to decorate a little bit on this side. What are we going to place? Let's place some bushes on the back side. Some larger bushes. Just like this. To make sure it doesn't float. That's alright. Just like that. That's more than enough. We can place some little. Is there a little bush? Maybe a few of these along. Oh, they're on top. We didn't check. Let's move these. Let's place them there. Let's get them on the right height. Just like that. Let's get them down. Alright, that's good. Make the bushes. We used to. Here. Let's go. We'll plant these alongside here. And then let's put some flowers on this side. Make it a bit lower. Just like that. This one can be a little bit more to the inside. Perfect. Now let's check. 98, just a little bit more decoration. What are we going to do? We'll make, well, it's a psychola. Maybe some things you can use. Statue, not really. It's just a fairy tale. A lantern. The lanterns, I don't like the lanterns. There are a lot of basic things. So, does anybody have any ideas maybe? Let's take a look. So, now the fences are pretty basic. The vehicle, we already went through the vehicles yesterday. There's only one small vehicle, and that's these things. But we have a nicer one. We have one with flowers. Let's take a look. We still have it from yesterday. No, we don't. Let's take a look. Where is the flower carriage? Where would it be? I guess it's close. Let's take a look. Something with flowers. Oh, we have a different one. That's a nice one. You can place this one. And then you can also fill it up with some normal flowers on the ground. Let's take a big bush. just place these around here. Just like that. That's nice. We'll take the smaller ones to finish that off. Just like this. Well, that will be enough. Let's take a look. I think it's already at 100%. It is. That's perfect. Alright. Now, the next thing we want to do. Let's check out our stuff. Let's take a quick look at the management. We already have a few notifications. Kickflip has broken down. Mechanic is on the way. They also said it's very good value, so we can make it a little bit more expensive. 12.5. It's okay. Now, because of all the refunds, we don't have a lot of money left, so we'll have to wait a little bit. Look at the Psychola, everybody, the line is full already. That's nice. I also think the Psychola is great value. Of course it is. It's just new, I didn't change the price yet. Right now let's check the challenges. Hotels, too early for an hotel. Let's take a look at the research. And we might lose a lot of money because of the research. Yes, we do. The park management is taking a lot of money from our income. Almost everything. We don't have a lot of normal income. That's also because the ride broke down, so it's okay. Hey birdie, how's it going? Oh, the kickflip has been fixed. Alright. So the guests can come back, that's great. We can get a bit of money. So now this stuff, we'll have to take a look at the stuff. I'm doing great. Exams are over. Finally time to game a bit again. Taking a break from school. So I'm making a first complete playthrough of Planet Coaster. I'm going to get a very big park at the end with lots of coasters. Wait, so the stuff. Thanks for the follow. So quickly the stuff. Let's take a look at the vendors. High workload, high workload. We can train this guy. He's happy. But if we take 2 more shops, we'll need another extra vendor to make sure that everybody can get a break. Oh, that's nice. There are a lot of games like this. You have Planet Zoo as well. I'll play that in the future. That's with your own zoo. But I'll show you a normal coaster, because right now I only have the little rides. That's nothing much that you can do yourself. They're pre-made. But I'll show you right now. There are coasters. I made one yesterday. This one. I called it Spinderella. And this one is fully custom made. So it's going to be... It's one who goes up and then spins around until the end. And you can make these quite easily. Maybe I can show you. I don't have to... Do I have to pay for them? Maybe I do. Yeah, I can't make it right now. But that's definitely one thing I want to do today. Is make one coaster. You can see here the prices. The lowest I have right now is the Looney Tunes from $700. That's also the one I used for the Spinderella because I wanted to make it today. So we'll see, maybe after getting some money, if everything goes well, we might just speed it up already so we can get more money. And they're all very expensive. If you take a look at the blueprints, the costs to make a full coaster, the one I made is only 3,000. That's a pretty cheap one, but you can see here 27,000 for the Copperhead Strike. That's a lot. Yeah, we have 900 guests and we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rides now. So that's a lot of people in queue, yeah, indeed. That's why we have to make more rides and get people walking around, because if they don't walk around, they just stand in queue. Well, we can maybe... The research is taking a lot of money. Let's take a look. It's almost complete though, in a few days. It's going well. Yeah, that's just because of the research. It's okay. If I don't put any money into research, you see in April we made a profit. I stopped the research for a bit, that was yesterday. We can do it. We won't go beneath zero. I think the research will be finished before we do. You see, there it is. Let's reveal. It's the sleigh ride. Alright. We'll wait a bit with the souvenir shop before we take another research. Alright, we can take a look at the sleigh ride. Or is it maybe, it might be DLC as well. We'll see in a minute. But let's first take a look at staff, because they're saying they have a high workload. Oh, but it's only one of the vendors, so that's okay. That's okay. So let's take a look. We'll put another small ride here. I think we have 2 left. We have the Insanity and the Whirly Rig. All the others we already have. Yes, we do. Do you have a preference? Insanity or the Whirly Rig? Let's take a look. This is the Whirly Rig. It's something for smaller children, I guess. Octopus themed. And we have the Insanity, which is a double flying hammer kind of style. Looks a lot like the blue, the wild blue we have over here. Alright, we'll start with the Whirly Rig. I also want to place a few rides along this side. Yeah, that's true. The faster we have more queues and new rides, might be better. So somewhere along here, if we place a few shops around this side, on the left side, and we'll just start over here. I also gotta make sure that the little man who does the tickets and controls the attraction, the ride, is on the side where we will place the exit, so the mechanic can get there as fast as possible. So this will be okay. Right, perfect. I will place an entrance. This side, I think that's good. And then the exit on this side. And then we can connect with our wooden path. And we can go around. Just like this. Let's move a bit. So we can see. And it's connected. And then we'll give it the nice colored cobblestone. And now we'll open it up. Just like that. And it's opened. Alright. Let's call it the birdie rig. Because you chose it. It's the birdie rig. Tickets can be a little more expensive. And we'll also make the decoration. We'll set the inner ring flag. Let's take a look at the nuisance. There it is. Turn it around. Put it low enough. Alright. Now the lighting. That's good. Let's take a look. The scenery rating. It has a bit from the other rides. Yeah, we're getting close. We just need a lot of money for the researches as well. But I think the heads one, it's very cheap. We can also start this one and make sure it goes as fast as we can. It's already done in 15 days, so that's nothing to worry about. Alright, it's with an octopus. We had another one. The two octopi are in front of each other, but we also had a statue to go with these kind of attractions. The statues. There was an octopi. Where is this? Oh, it's this one, I think. The sea monster. And that's an octopi. We placed it on this side as well. Here we have it. You see? Next to the queue from this side. We can also place it on this side. Maybe just here in the back, so if you're in queue you can see it. And then let's take a look. The wild blue has broken down, the mechanic is on its way. That's good. Alright, see you in a bit. And it's fixed. And the research is complete. Let's take a look. The challenge complete. The challenge complete. Oh, you're already back. So we did a challenge. We made 2,000 bucks in 1 month. So we get a bonus. The coaster challenge. I know my Spinderella isn't 80 seconds. It's a 60-second ride. So this one is for later. So we'll take a look in the future if we get some new challenges. Also, a mechanic. How long have we been playing? More than 30 months already, and we have the same mechanic from the start, so this challenge will be easy. But we still have to get a few decorations going. It's on the sea, maybe some, I think yellow flowers are nice, and because on the other side are already a lot of red ones, so maybe just a lot of narcissus flowers along the front. I do like the music from this ride, it's very funny. So on the inside, we'll just place these flowers. Alright. Let's take a look. A thief. Yeah, it's a pretty funny pirate song. Alright, that's no problem. That it's no longer premium. And we'll place something behind the statue. there actually is a pretty nice blueprint, the bush collection. It has a little curve in it, so it's easy to place around stuff like statues. I like to use it, it's pretty fast. So just like this, and then we can place some flowers around it as well. Some simple little flowers, maybe these around the edges. I do have to make sure, yeah, put it the right height, that's good. So around the back, just like that. It's a little bit more of an open area this time. We can place some colored ones in as well. It will make them smaller, a little bit smaller. In the back. Alright. And maybe, do we have some small bushes, very small ones? They're pretty big, but if we bring them down, we can get some grass like bushes around as well. So this is nice. Now it's all filled up with some green things. Let's take a look. It's already 100. It's good value, so they will pay more. Alright. So we'll take a look ourselves. We can actually take a look, if we slow down, how the customers see it. So that's, yeah, we can see pretty well. The flowers are a nice addition. You can also make it more cinematic, but it's a child, yeah. We can take this big man here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's good enough. It's something that goes along well with the ride. Alright. Next thing is the research. That's fantastic is researched. It's just a little souvenir shop, and we can place that alongside this girl. We might actually start another research. Maybe we'll get another family ride going while we're going to build this little souvenir shop. There actually, I thought there was one nice souvenir shop. I did like this fairy tale kind of souvenir shop. It's like a magic house where the souvenir shop is. Turn it around. It's this, yeah, I think it's a nice one. It fits the style of this souvenir shop. It's like this, just this souvenir fantasy house. It's not too much out of context, I guess. If we decorate with some trees and some flowers, I think it'll look nice. But we'll have to take a look from the front. Make sure we have a long enough queue as well. Let's just connect it. I will connect it. Can make it a little bit further. Like this. And we can connect it ourselves. So just like that. Now, we already have a bin here, so that's good, because we have to be mindful of the waste people make when they go to shops and stuff. Because they will throw it on the ground if there isn't a bin close enough to them. Let's make another bench here to make sure that they can wait if the line is too long. If we just take a few big trees. I do like these. Yeah, it sure is snazzy looking. So if a few trees in the back here, so that when we get some more rides later behind the shop, it doesn't interfere with the view. That's enough, because we will get some more shops next to it. We do have this little lovely tree. I really do love these. They're really they aren't too big, and they have this beautiful style of a small tree. All the other trees are these really big ones. Even the ones you think look very small, they're actually very high. And there aren't a lot of roots. The birch ones are one of the few that are also small. The others are just really big. And I don't want to use palm trees. Yeah, they are. And you also have Christmas trees. These just don't fit, even though they're a pretty nice size. You might... what can we do? That's also a pretty small one. We'll take a look at the bushes. So we can place little bushes in between the trees on the back here to make sure that it fits the view. Just like that, that's enough. It's filled in. So now we can place some flower bushes to make sure that the people don't go off the path. Just like that. And on the other side, we do have to check. To get a bit fitting next to it, that's good enough. And then we can fill it in. Just like that. And then there's a little path to get to the front door. I guess we can actually get, if there are small stones, I don't think there are a lot of small stones, but like give a suggestion to how the path goes to the front door. And actually get it even a bit lower, just like that, to get some kind of cobblestone path but in the grass, like our normal paths have. Just like that. So we have a little path to the front door for the vendors. And we might even just get this a little further so that the next shop can have its entrance next to here. So we have a new challenge. A staff happiness of 75. Alright. So now let's also take a look at the stuff again to make sure that we have enough janitors. They aren't that happy. Let's take a look. He wants to be paid a little more. Let's go to 70. He can be trained as well. So which one's great value? The Birdie Rig and the Venetian Carousel. make it 5.5, and the finishing carousel up to 4. Just like that. Alright. That's a little bird, little pigeon, sitting in the grass. And it's gone. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. So the research is coming along slowly. Let's take a look at the vendors. Everything is alright. Pretty average. My pay is fair. Yeah. Let's give you a raise and train you. Let's take a look at the mechanic. Everything is going great. We might have to add one. Yes. High workload. Then maybe we'll just get another security guard. Boom, it's dropped. A thief has been caught. Okay. Now, research. We can actually take a look at some new food shops as well. I think we have one left. I thought there was one more food shop we didn't use. So we have a chief beef at the entrance of the park. Let's take a quick look. That's the chief beef we have. Isn't there any? No. But let's take a look at it. This is... how does it look? We can just take this one and transform it into... I'll take a look. If we place this one, we can transform it into a pizza or the tchiki. I don't know which one we have unlocked already yesterday. So let's take a look. Let's close this one. We'll take a look at the visitor needs. Where are the guests? Well, the teen group has hunger and thirst. The family group needs another toilet. We can place another toilet here on this side of the road with our other shops. And well, there is going to be more food and more drinks here. We can get one food, one drink, and a toilet, and everything will be good. So let's edit this building. Let's take a look. Everything is chief beef, so we'll have to delete this one. Chief beef sign. And this big one. And also delete the chief beef. Now we can take a look at the shops. Let's take a look at the food. What do we have? We have a chief beef, a cosmic cow. Oh, we have a pizza pan. But we also have a tiki chiki. Which one would you like more? A tiki chiki or a pizza pan? I honestly don't know anymore what tiki chiki gives. It looks pasta, maybe Mexican. Alright, the pizza it is. So we'll have to place it on the right height. There we go. And then we have to get the scenery for the pizza. Let's get it a bit bigger here. Special effect displays, no. Is it an art shape? The props, the signs. Here we have signs. We have the pizza. Do we have... Well, let's just type in pizza. Pizza, what do we have for the pizza pan? Oh, we do have this one. That's aligned to surface. And now we can place it right here. And we can also make a little sail board. The octopus has broken down. Well, a mechanic can take care of that. And maybe let's take a look at everything. Is it all for the pizza? Nothing. That's everything for the pizza. Maybe can we have? No. I was thinking maybe we could have something like a chief beef had a cover for the people in queue. But I don't know where to look for it. Is it a pot extra? I don't think so. That's for picnic tables. We might have to make a little plaza for people to eat as well. That would be nice. So we can, with the props, let's take a quick look. Do we have something we could use? Yes, we could make a small one next to the shops we have here to get the people visiting and eating. It looks like we don't have anything to replace that. Maybe if we take a look at the chief beef. It also doesn't say it here. So maybe if we come along, if we find it in the future, we can add it. We could also now get the pot. Go here. It's a little bit long. If we just take one and we go take this grid, then we can actually make a little plaza or area where we can get some picnic tables and some other stuff. So let's take a look. How big do we need to make it? Well, we will make a pot coming in. We can add another layer. Just like that. I think that's enough space to get our picnic table set up. And then we'll get a toilet. We'll make the toilet on this side. And then we'll get a drinking stand over here. Alright, that's enough space. Now if we take a little look at our food, or drinks. Let's take a look. Do we have something for drinks? What did I use at the entrance? Oh, where's the drinks? I used the Cosmic Cow one. Right. We could stay in team and take a look. Oh, it actually has two things. Oh, we could place two and keep one closed for now. Or we could even transform it into the toilet. That could also be a thing. We could just make it all in one. We can make it a toilet and at the same time a food shop. So let's connect it. And then we'll go make the pots just like that. So we'll pause it real quickly so we don't have any guests, and we can actually take a look what this is called now. It's an awning. Okay. If we take this one out, because it has to be a bigger door for the toilet, we can actually just place it here. Alright. Now we have this little awning over here. And we'll replace this wall with the toilet. So to the shops and facilities, and then we take a toilet block to make sure it's in the right direction. So we place the toilet, we go to building, we use the same walls in our smaller goopy shop, so we can find these real quickly. Let's make sure we take the arches. Where are the normal ones? No, I guess we'll need to look for normal wall pieces. Where are the normal doors? Can we use a normal arch? Is it the same? It's the same. Well, we could use that. It's okay, you can just watch. I'll talk to myself. Oh, here I think we can find some cool stuff for bigger buildings. Let's take a look. That's a small door. That's for a single door. So we will have to use the big arch. And that's the castle. Alright, they're pretty nice. So we can use them in the future. But for now, we'll stick with this normal arch, I guess. Let's get it at the right height. That's the toilet. And we might even be able to place some columns in front of. That's a brick, that's big and iron. Those aren't the ones for here. Let's take a look. Where are some simple wooden? Let's maybe, if we place it here, or it goes like this. If you put on advanced mode, we can easily turn it around. But let's make sure we have angle snap, so we can get it perfectly upright, and then we'll move it in front of the toilet beam, so it looks more like it's part of the building. We can get it a little down, just like that. Now it's very nice. We can actually get some more going on. If we place this one little lower, we could just make it a small wooden beam like that. Place it a bit more to the back and place it a bit just like that, so we can cover the front side. And I will just move it to the left, just like that. And now it's more integrated into the building. Let's also get this cosmic cow out of there. And let's place a nice drinking shop. We have the pizza, the hat, simple drinking shop. We already have a cosmic cow. We have a gulpy slushy. So you can choose between a soda or an energy if you want to choose. Maybe some vending machines along the path, maybe, if they still need to drink. Maybe water. I don't think they sell water in any of the drinking shops, at least not the ones we have here. We can take a look at the research. Maybe there is one. Research. We get a pip shot. I don't know what it's selling, but we can start the research. We have enough money. We can also make it go faster, just like that. That's definitely okay. Go help your dad. Normally I'll still be streaming in 1 hour. I plan to stream for a few hours at least. So you can go help your dad out. Alright, bye. So the goopy soda. Let's get it in right angle, right height, and it's open. Perfect. Alright. Now we still have to connect the pods with the plaza. Let's actually make it a little bigger. 6. Done. Just like that. Alright, that's good. Now, kickflip 3 has broken down. Alright, there are already people going inside. Yeah, kickflip 3 has broken down. Mechanic en route. Everybody walking out. That's not too big of a deal. So now we will get the picnic plaza set up with some scenery. Pod extras, picnic benches. Kickflip has been fixed. Alright, that's very good. All these 5 notifications coming through. Oh. New challenge available. So we can get easier challenges. Picnic tables. We have modern benches. But we could just use some different styles. I think the Western is a nice one. But these normal green ones are also nice. And fairy tale picnic wouldn't be too bad as well. We have these fairy tale like houses, so it would be a fairy tale resting place. This is kind of a weird one. It's not very useful. So let's take something that'll be in a good contrast with the decoration of trees and bushes we'll have. So I think the red and blue is going to be something that'll go great. So let's place picnic table on this side. Let's place one here. And another one right here. Then 2 picnic tables in the middle. And one more picnic table. Maybe just a normal bench. We'll do around here. We'll take a new bin. You need a few bins. That's sci-fi. Let's take a look what's on this one. It's the same style. That's good. Let's place it there. That's okay. And we can place a bin right in between all these, and also 2 in each corner. Let's place one at the 2 shops, and then we have enough. But we also need to get some canopies. That's a holiday umbrella. That's not so nice. We also have little circulars, but then we would have, and we needed to take the green tables. I do think these are pretty beautiful to use. So we'll move them down. Can we move them down? I don't think we can. Well, we have to put these settings off, just like that. And then we can place them. So we have the big ones here. And we'll place some normal canopies or umbrellas. I think this one is nice. These ones get some normal umbrellas. Just like that. And then we'll also get some flower beds alongside the edges to give it a more calm feeling. To make sure the guests feel at ease. And just like that. So, yes. Then we'll also... Hey Snickers! Welcome to the stream. I'm just finishing up the picnic plaza with the new food shop and toilets reset for the guests. See, here's the toilet, the drinking shop. Then we have on this side the pizza pen, and we even have a Head's fantastic souvenir shop. could place some more decoration in between the picnic tables, just like this. Give it a bit of color. How are you doing, Snickers? Everything alright? So, next thing we have to do is get the decorations for the outside. Some trees. Which one did we use? We used ash trees. That's very good. I'm glad to hear everything is going great. So a few trees around the picnic site. We'll put a few different ones in between. And then from this side, if we get a few bushes in between as well, that will be very, very nice. When we have the coasters on the other side of the trees, it won't be too disturbing for the guests who are visiting and trying to relax at the picnic site. So just like that, and a few smaller ones in between as well. Let's get a few in front. Like that. And we can continue this pattern over here. All the way to the picnic site. And we'll fill it up to get up to here. Make it a bit smaller as well to fill in the gap. Just like this. And then we'll take our small, lovely pink flower trees to get them all the way over here. Perfect. And we can even get them up until there, so we can be sure that it's relaxing. We'll place a little bit of flowers around this side, make it a bit smaller so we can see how we're going to place these, so it isn't so empty, because the guests can probably look over the small hedge, and especially along this little path to the front door we can place a few extra flowers like this. That's very nice. Let's place a few extra on this side. Alright, we can actually take a look at how it's going. How does it look on the side? I like it, it's very relaxing. We're going to the pizza pen, and they can take a little break on the picnic tables. Yeah, I like it. It's relaxing. So now we need an extra vendor because they are tired a lot. Everybody wants to go to the shops, but there are a lot of people. Our 2 research projects are done as well. All 3 of them actually. So we'll take a quick look at our stuff before we go and reveal our research. So we'll train this guy, this one as well, this one as well. So we'll have to count how much shops we have. Oh, but we have 2 free roamings. That should be enough. One for this side and one from for the entrance side. So this guy, give it a slight raise to make sure he's happy. Give these guys a raise as well. We could maybe get an entertainer. And let's also check. Hi. Let's give him a raise. So they're happy. Let's get another janitor. Okay, now that's for the research. We get a new food stand. Let's check this one first. Missy goods. Alright. And pip shots. This one might be a water stand, which is nice. And we get the magic twirl family ride. Alright. Let's actually... This will give us ATMs. So people can spend more money. Because that might be a problem. How much do they spend? They spent quite a lot on rides. And they just have problems with the queues everywhere. But all the other things are going great. Alright. So we might even start another thrill ride. The compressed air swing or the twist and spin. If anybody has a preference, the compressed air swing or the twist and spin. I'll check back in a few minutes to start that research. First we'll have to get a little decoration this side as well. So now it's pretty empty. So we'll just quickly get a few bushes or small trees if we have. And we don't have a lot of small trees, so we'll take a bush hedge with again the same flowers in front, because if we go and change it, it might be a bit too much color. So we'll just stay with the same type of flowers. Like this, alright. That's nice. And then we'll place some bushes behind. Place a few around. Let's get a bit of a larger bush. Like this, alright. That's good enough. And we have a new challenge available, let's check it out. So we can get new ones if we cannot get this one. A scenery rating of 80. We have 62 now. That's doable. It'll take some time. Hotels are not for us yet. The shops are very busy. And everybody's trying to use the shops. But that's okay, it isn't too much right now. So we'll just take the twist and spin for now as well. So This is the picnic site. It looks pretty nice. People can take a nice break here. Looks like there are also a lot of people wanting to go on the Psychola. The queue is full. Yeah, a lot of people. I bet it'll be okay. So I think we can place mechanical routes. Okay, that's nice. Maybe 1, 2, 3 ones around this side. And then we can place the first big circle path to go around everything with our first roller coaster of the day. Also the first roller coaster of the park, which I already made yesterday, the Spinderella. We can actually buy it already. We'll just see how it fits. We turn it around like this. It'll fit perfectly. We can even place something in front of it to the left. That's good. It'll be done today. But first, we need to check our rides because we unlocked a new one. Which was it? Yeah, the magic twirl. How big is it? Oh, it's kind of big. What is it actually? Oh, it's a fairy tale kinda ride with some kind of mage, and I don't know, what are those? Are those big elephants? Or what are those? They look like a combination of pigs, elephants, and mice. Some special kind of magic she uses. Alright, but first we're gonna use the insanity, right? We don't have it? No. So the insanity. Let's put off the ankle snap. So I guess this would be a good way. So we have the exit immediately in front of the path, and then we can have the queue going around and entering at the far side of the path, and we'll place it with some gap between each. So this will be a good spot, I think. Maybe we can get a little closer. Twist it a bit more. Just like that. Alright. The entrance will be at the back. And the exit is for the front. Right here. And I will connect the entrance. It's fixed, alright, that's good. So we use this one. We can go around. Like this. And we connect it up. Yeah, we also have to change the pavement to the colorful cobblestone. Thanks, I try my best. In this run, it's still the first one. I'm just focusing on getting the hang of managing a big park. So I'm slowly building up, and maybe tomorrow we will use the management stuff to get the people in the right area. Hang on a second. So I'm back. I just had to say something to my mother. So as I was saying, after the park gets big enough, I'll make sure to get every employee in the right area. Because when you get a very big park, you can't be wasting time with an employee running from the resting center in the front of the park all the way to the back because there was a shop that didn't have an employee. You want them to stay in the designated area. And that's why I'm just focusing on trying to use presets and blueprints to get a big and nice park. But next episode, we'll customize almost every building. And then all the viewers can give advice or tips or requests to make special buildings. So for now, we'll just open it already. And in the meantime, we can use my hedge blueprint and get a bit of decoration going. Just like that. Let's twist it a bit more. That's good enough, I guess. We just have to lower it a bit. And now if we place this one alongside, lower it a bit so we get the same height. And that's a nice hedge. So we get a flower stall in front. I do like these flower stalls. I don't know why. Just something that makes it so suiting. All the flowers on this little carriage. So we have to make the entrance flags over the top. That's custom. The archway. Let's place it in front. Every ride in the inner circle will get this flag arc over top with the with the square lanterns on top. Let's take a look. Where are the lanterns? Lights. We can just go to lights. Here is the square lantern. Like this. Alright. Now, we just have to decorate a bit more because I think it's not fully rated with the scenery. 81. So just bushes and flowers is already enough. So let's take a look. Maybe we'll start with the bushes, the big reset here. That's a nice one. Let's get it around this corner. Leave a little bit of space. And then the other corner. Just like this. That's good. And let's get a few in between. And let's get a small one here. And then we can take a few flowered bushes. Or maybe even this little red one. Because it's also, it gives enough color. We can actually make it layered as well. If we just place it a bit underneath the hedge we just made, the bushes. If we go around, we can place some flowers in front still, and it will give a nice look. Let's lower it even more to get a nice view of the flower carriage. Get it lower, a bit higher again. Just like that. It's a bit wilder than the other parts. But it is managed. It does look managed by the staff. So now we can add some flowers. This maybe tulips are great for here because they aren't that much in contrast. Let's get these along this side, just like this. All right. And then we can add some more with the smaller clusters for the backside. Like this. Let's place a few here. We want to turn it every time because it's a very square preset, which makes if you just use the same one every time, it does look kind of artificial. And we want to make it look very well managed but still natural. Because in reality you can't control how each one grows. But we can choose where it grows. So like this, with a few switches around. And we can get it all filled. Nice and colorful. Like this. That looks nice. We can get a few in the back as well. Ones that aren't managed as well. Can't control them perfectly. Now it does like a nice tulip field in front of some bushes. Now we can take these red ones and place them in front to fill that up. And the next thing, oh, it's okay. I see we have a bin already here, so that's good. I thought we might need to get some extra bins. And we'll see what we get here later on. So now we have the insanity. It's 100%. It's good value as well. It's new. I didn't change the price. We can make it higher because we made the scenery look so nice. We might also need to check on the staff mechanic because we are getting a lot of rides right now and he needs to check every one of them. He's getting overdue because he has to make sure I'll request refurbishment. He's there in 3 minutes, so he'll normally get it done and make sure it isn't going to break down any second. Let's take a look at the notifications we missed. Long queue. I'm making more rides, that's okay. Profit loss because of the research we did. It's empty, that's okay. We have enough vendors. Challenge and the thief. Let's take a look at the challenge. The coaster I want to build today has no airtime, so we'll get a new challenge. Okay. Now the next thing we have to check was if we can, if we really need to get the next mechanic. Maybe we'll just take one to get it, to make sure everything will be okay. And we'll get another vending machine as well. And let's place a vending machine for the pip shot right here. We have some space left. We'll use it for a vending machine. Alright. Now we still have one ride left. But we might as well just maybe start this path so we can make it circular. And then the guests can get around the back way easier. Oh, we need to get more staff building spaces. But first we'll just continue this. Then we'll make the outside path 6 wide. And we'll make it one who's easy to walk on. Maybe we'll continue this swirly red one. That might be a good idea. Let's use angle snap to make sure it's straight. And continue it a long way. Just like that. That's good. Then we'll go back to 4 to take this path. And we will connect it in a triangular shape. So we can have, and we'll soften the corners. It's a nice trick. If you place a next path entrance and you delete it again, it softens a corner. So that's easy for guests to... you kind of get a bigger path. It's easy for guests to walk along the corners and get where they want to go. It's also a lot nicer to look at instead of these sharp corners. You have to choose where you want to make him. So this space is left for a few rides. You already see the people going along this side. But we'll also need to place a few bins here. Because these guests might have come from the food shops and the drink shop we have here. So they might carry trash around, and if they have to wait too long, they will throw it on the ground, which is not what we want. Let's place one on this side, one on this side, and one on this side. And then a few benches at the edges. And let's place one here as well. And well, we'll probably need another bench here for the rides that are coming, and one more bin, and that should be enough for all the rides that are going to come along this way. Maybe one more bench on this side. Okay. That will increase the budget for the staff building, so we can have some more people in there. Alright. Now there can be 4 staff members in the building. Let's take a look here. The vendor has quit, that's okay. We can hire a new one. Yeah, it's pretty worn down, but we'll take care of it. That's why we have mechanics. I could just request a refurbishment, but there are a lot of people in queue. Shop Gopi Soda is missing a vendor. We'll take a look at the vendors. right now. This guy has quit. Okay, we have one. That's for Gopi Soda 1. Yeah, they don't have any space left. We already had to. So, if we give them a raise, he got 3 trainings already. Let's get this guy a raise, this one as well, this one as well. And the kickflip has broken down. Our mechanics will take care of it. Now, all stop. We'll take a look. Janitors, that's okay. You can also get trains. I'll give you a little raise. You can get trains. I'll give you a raise. Vendors we just went over. I'll give you a little raise. Security. For some reason it doesn't show what security guards I have. So this one is broken down. Mechanic en route, that's great. So let's take a look. Security, yes, now they're here. Let's give a race and training. Alright. So, we have our researches complete. So we'll take a look at those. We have ATMs now. An ATM. We'll place it at the entrance, I guess? Or is it better to just place it around the shopping area? Maybe we can just place an ATM here, so they can use it to get some food and drinks. I think that's a good idea. ATMs. We get an ATM, we have to turn it around like this. Actually turn it around a little bit more. Let's move it. That's a nice and long path. That's good enough for now. Maybe later we'll set some decoration up. That's enough for now. So there's a lot of people in queue. We already have 1,300 guests here. Our scenery rating is 70, which is getting close to the challenge we need, which is 80. So it has broken down. Mechanic en route, I hope. Yes. And we made some profit. Multiple shops are very busy. I will take a look in a minute. Research. Information kiosk. Well, we can't really use that now, because the most important thing that an information kiosk can give is speed tickets to get to a ride faster. So the kind of cheat tickets, I don't know what they're called exactly. Let's take a look at this family. Right. That's it. I will also take a quick look, because it looks like the staff needs to walk a lot before they get where they need to go. Maybe in a second, maybe when we're done. Let's raise it, train you guys, like that. You can get trained as well. Alright. Maybe at the end of this stream we'll just quickly get all the stuff in a preferred shop, so we don't have to worry about them getting lost because they were on their way and somebody else took it. And then we have empty shops, which is not so great. So now, the next ride we will be setting up is the magic twirl. The magic twirl. Alright. Make sure the control guy or unit, whatever it is at the exit side. So we'll have to make sure that we place the front, which is the face of this magic lady, enough to the front, but also this little guy to the right now in his little red box that he's at the exit. So I guess we'll place it like this, a bit to the side. I will start the queue close to the other right, so the entrance, we'll place it here. I guess that's long enough. And then the exit will be on this side. Let's take a quick look here. Just like that. Alright. Now we'll connect it all with our pods. Just like that. Just a quick connection. And we'll take the queue, our striped wooden queue. And how are we going to connect it? I guess we'll just softly go around and go straight at the main path. That's great. We can already open it. There's already a lot of queue scenery from the right next to it, and in front of it maybe as well. So the same as all the other ones, we'll get the flag archway on top of it. The magic twirl too is great value. Yeah, we can raise the price immediately. Just like this. Alright. So now we take the scenery archway. We'll turn it around. We'll get it at the right height. Perfect. We take a look for the square lanterns. That thief has been caught. Very nice. Alright. Long queue. A new challenge. Restaurants, that's not for now. I guess the scenery rating is getting close. Still 70. Maybe after this one, it'll be a lot higher. Oh, we're just gonna place some flowers. We'll take the colorful ones for this ride. And we'll get these placed alongside here, if it's possible at least. Of course it is. Ooh, that's the tight one. Just like that, and we'll get it all the way on the inside. A little bit of flowers coming through the planks of the queue path. That's okay, that's why we chose wood. Some flowers can get through it, and we can decorate just how we like. Almost there. And the last one is inside. Are there a lot of people? Can we click on that? Come on. Let's pause it real quick. Can we click on them still? Yes, we can. Let's take a look. It's just right to get goes up and down. Yes, it's a child-friendly ride. It's decent. Doesn't have a lot of music, but it's still a fun little ride to do quickly. That's nice. Okay. Then we'll also maybe get a bigger bush here and connect the flowers so it's filled. Let's get some big pink flowers. Some flower bushes going along this way. Let's take a look at the height. That's good. Just like that. Alright. Then we can take these and connect it up. And then lastly, we'll make the leftover sides colorful as well. Just like this. Let's fill up the edge a bit. And then the last part is this side. And this one is complete. Very colorful. It's 95%, which is already very good. So we just need some more decoration, but we'll definitely have to place a few bushes on the backside. Oh, welcome back, Birdie. It's okay. We just have finished the picnic site, and we have placed 2 more rides along the main inner circle path. I'm just finishing up the second one with some bushes for the back. And then connect it up. Let's get a few custom bushes going on the back side, like this. And small ones. And that's connected. I think we might even have hit 100 by doing this. Yes, we did. It's still empty. So we'll just take a quick look around for Birdie to see what we have done. So we placed the Insanity and we made a tulip queue. Lots of tulips hidden between the bushes with red leafy bushes next to the exit. And then we made a colorful queue scenery with big pink flowers next to the magic twirl. Some kind of flying elephant mice piggies that go around pulling the carriages forward. Or the sleighs. They're actually sleighs. So it's a very special ride. And now for the special picnic plaza, we made this. We have 3 picnic benches at the back, and we have 2 main picnic benches in the middle with 2 canopies. The benches on the far side have umbrellas, and It's all decorated with the same flower bushes as the Hat's Fantastic. You missed a bit. There are still a lot of things we will do. It's okay. You can still help with the next things. We'll take a look. Is anybody going inside? This girl looks like she's walking inside. Let's take a look. This is how it looks in person. Now we already have a few normal benches. So she's walking to the gulpy shop, and after she might go picnic a bit. Oh, but there is no vendor, so she has to turn around or just go into the toilet. Also possible. We won't take a look what she's doing in there. That's her business. We'll let her go. Ooh, and there we have the insanity sledgehammers. Thanks, I did my best. I didn't I didn't want to make too much by hand, so I just tried to make it organized and look relaxing. So we have a few things left to do. I also finished the path, so people can go around all the way in one go. And the first roller coaster is going to be placed on the other side of the big road I just laid down. The vendors looks like they need some help. High work pressure. Let's get another vendor. Let's place it down at the picnic site. Alright. A new challenge available. Obtain staff happiness. That's hard because they want to get raises a lot. We'll just let that one go. Scenery rating of 74. Okay. And we have almost 1.5k guests in our park. All the queues are filled up. Pretty big still. So let's take a quick look. Do we have any rides left? We have the Wild Blue. We have the Rolly Rig. Yes, we do. We have it. The Psychola, the Magic Twirl, the Kickflip, and Insanity. So now we have all the normal rides. Track rides are very big. These ones are for the outside circle. We'll take a look at maybe the boom boat so you can take a look at how big it is. You see, these are very big rides, attractions, whatever you want to call them. So we'll need a lot of space. But I think I started a research. Oh yeah, I started 2 researches even. The sizer. It's a drill, right? So this one can be placed here and the other one maybe as well. And I also have a surprise. I do think I unlocked something. Yes, we did. Pipshot water stands. Especially researched for birdie so that people can have healthy drinks. It's water, juices, and smoothies. And I think, let's take a look. Here you can take a look at the Pipshot water stand. If we turn it around a bit, you can take a look inside. Ooh, let's turn it. You see a lot of Pipshot water. And yummy. This one is the next drinking place we'll put into the park. Okay. Now that we have this new ride, we'll take a look at how big it is. The sizer. It's pretty big, but that's okay. We can actually just place it next to this one and then have enough space for the next one. And we can have a split queue. So 2 queues next to each other for the other one on the right side. The exit is perfectly placed like this. Maybe a little bit more. We can turn it like this. And put it close enough. I'll take the entrance right here, I guess. That's long enough. And then the exit, we can make it on this side. Like this, I guess. That's good. Like this, that's great. And then we can quickly give it a queue. Just like this. And we can go around. Like this. And oh, the message is in the way. And we can just connect it up like this. Just like that. And we just have to make sure it has the right pavement as well. Which we forgot with the other ones, I think. This one has the right one already. That's good. So let's take a look at the research. It's 50. We can speed it up quite a lot. 1,500. New research. Oh, it's a neutral, right? That's for later. Notifications. Okay. Now we can actually open it already. It only has 16 scenery because of the little bushes at the start. But we will make it more enjoyable. So just the flag archway, like always. Just like this. Alright, pull it down. Turn it a bit more. And it's in front of it. Now the square lanterns. And then we can place some decorations here. Something big actually. We'll take a look at some monument stuff. Can we take a look with the props? I guess we can. The statues are kind of boring. It's only fairy tale and pirate themed. So we'll have to take a look at some vehicles and stuff to make it more interesting. But there were other things as well. There were some... Where are these things? Was it with blueprints maybe? I don't know. Yes, it was with the blueprints. There were some cool scenes we could use. Like this market stall also... Oh, this is a very big one. We'll have to take a look. How big is this? That's still pretty big. That's actually the same width as with the whirly thing we have there. Maybe a traveler camp. It's just too big. Just a little big. The market stalls could fit. Maybe a loot tent. If we turn it around, it could be something. This is actually, it might be small enough to actually place it inside. I guess it could fit. It could fit in there. Take a look at what we, all the other things we have. We could just make it a few pots and some flower stalls. It's a bit small. That's with animatronics, it's also very expensive. What's this? Golden Dam Hills. It's something western, but it is something fun. It's with a bit of bubbles and stuff. I think this would be a nice thing to add here. So the people walking by get a little bubbles in their faces. That's something fun. I guess we'll place this one. And then add some pots right here. And I actually made this one I made myself. It's a lantern I used in one of my previous parks because it was pretty medieval themed. So I wanted some kind of tower to light up the pot. And I do still use it sometimes because it's still it doesn't scream medieval. We can use it somewhere else as well. That's gift collection, that's Christmas. We could even place this one behind it still. Just like that. Yes, we have to shake it up a little bit. Get a few different things going. What else could we just pop in there? Now that we have some Western kind of wooden style, we could just make some special carriages alongside and make our own little medieval kind of space. But that's an empty one. This is also empty, but we can put something inside. That might be a little bit too detailed. Oh, we can take a look at luggage. It should be here as well. I always like to use this luggage pile. It's small, but it can be used for many things. Just like that. So now we have a bit of decoration going on. It's 50% because we didn't use a lot of stuff. When you use flowers, you actually can place a lot of them, which gets the people to enjoy it more. So maybe we'll just take some bushes to hide it up a bit. I still have the search. Alright. We could use this bush and lower it again like we did before. Finish the research. Okay, I'll take a look. Just a little bit of little floor plants all around. A little bit higher like that. Get it a bit decorated like this. And this side as well. Okay, then we'll take a look at the research. The research never goes. Hyperspin. Ooh, it looks kind of scary. Hey Samuel, how are you doing? So we'll take a quick look. Has broken down. Looks like a lot of stuff is broken down. Is the mechanic on its way? Yes, it is. Well, we have two mechanics, it'll be okay. So we'll take a quick look at the right. Where is it? Here, the hyperspin. Ooh, it's something circular again. But how can we use? How is it used? Oh, you just go sit in some kind of disc, and you'll spin around, and while you're spinning around, you will spin around again. But it's something fun. I would do that myself if I went to a park. I hope the rice is yummy. I hope you enjoy it. We're almost ready to get our first coaster as well, because this is the last spot we have in the main circle for a ride. So we'll just quickly take a look. 60%. Let's get a few flowers in there to give it some color. I think it's a blue ride, so Maybe we'll use some yellow. I have never used this one. Maybe we can use this. And the coaster is going to fit. It should fit at least. Let's take a quick look. Because we have a lot of space. You see the dotted line? That's the border of the land we have. So if we take a look. If we take the Spinderella I made and we turn it around, there's definitely enough space. We can twist it a bit, get it easier to access, just like that. It'll fit. Oh, you're from Korea, Samuel. I really like Korea. I'm not a K-pop fan or anything. It's a lovely culture and a nice country. The begonia flowers. Let's take these yellow flowers. Or maybe we could use dahlias. I don't know. We could use the dahlias along the side or the begonias. They're both primary colors, which will be nice with the blue of this, right? Dahlias, they're a bit bigger. We'll take a look. Or the begonias. I think begonias are better if we use big bushes behind it to make a sort of lowering feeling. So I'll start with getting some begonias. And then we can place something behind it as well. So we get a little bit of isolation for the people in queue to be at ease while they are waiting in line. Just like that. Alright. Oh, make sure it's on the ground. And that's okay, that's nice. The forest bush, the green leafy bushes. Ironwood. Oh, but the ironwoods are nice bushes. They're very big. And we can lower them as well. So if we lower them, they are a nice separation between the two queues. We have a challenge complete. Let's take a look at how much money we get from the challenge. In a second. So we got this one. Alright. Let's separate it. It's almost at 100, but when we place some more flowers for the next queue of the other one, it'll probably be 100. While blue has broken down. So fixed is great value. Yeah, we didn't change the price yet. Let's get it up to 7. That's gonna be enough. Insanity 3. I don't know if I already made it more expensive. So we'll take a look in a second. Challenge. We got the scenery rating. Alright, that's a lot of money. Hotels, not for now. That's for later, when we have the second ring with the coasters. Okay. Now the next thing to do is the last ride that'll fit. We have to make sure the exit is right there. Okay, this will be good, I guess. The queue can fit next to it. That's good. The entrance will be somewhere here. The exit around here. And then we can connect the exit to the path. And it's connected. Alright. Let's take a look at the scenery we got. almost 60 because of the other one. That's good. So now it's opened as well. That's the last one. And then we'll have to put the arc over the entrance again. It's the last arc we will place because it's the last ride we can fit in the inner ring. The next ones will get different ones, or maybe none at all, or something else. And then we have to use the lantern. They're gone already. Oh no, here they are. And boom, that's good enough. And then we can place something more here. Some more carriage type. Barrel planter does fit that style. Let's take a look. Is there something more? It's a big caravan. It's just a little too big. Cargo. This one is nice for this side, maybe. That does fit. That's nice. And then something else. That's great. So other nights it's dragons. Fairy tale band. You can maybe just get one of these and we'll lay a wheel in it, and we'll get a large one as well, but that we have to use advanced move for that. It's like it's used for when the other cards break down, they have some extra wheels. And then we can move it down, a bit back, like that. And now it fits, it's laying on top of the other one, and it's laying on the low side of the carriage. So that's good. Alright, some decoration. Then we'll finish with the dahlias on this side. Lower it a bit. Just like this, that's good. Let's actually just get to here. Because it's separating at this moment. And we can probably switch to a different flower. We could make big ones. Let's lower it. Let's take a look. And we could make it bigger every time. And then we get some nice decoration as well. And on the other side, just like this. And it gets bigger and bigger. That does look good enough. And it's going around like this. And one more. Alright. Let's take a look at the scenery. It's 100%. This one as well, because we took some extra flowers. And the front side, we can place a few bushes on this side. Let's take a look. Oh, there's some smaller bushes. Green leafy bush. Yeah, that's a nice one. So let's make it a bit smaller. Just like that. Get some younger sproutlings. Like this. A little bit more on this side. Like this. It's a lot wilder than the flower. It's not so managed by the park gardeners, but it does look special. Okay, that was the last one. We just have to take a quick look at our stuff, because the janitors have to be happy. You can get a raise. Who's unhappy? You're unhappy. Let's give you a raise as well. You're also unhappy. The other ones are doing great. The mechanics. Oh, they are stuck. Let's close and open again. They aren't so happy. Let's give you a raise. Give you a raise as well. 170. 55. It's okay, I don't mind. You can be quiet. It can take some time to get things sorted and built. Let's get him trained as well. Let's get him to 90. Okay. Notification. It's fixed. Well, I guess it's time to make the first coaster in a second. We can take a good overview of what we have right now. It's actually quite big already. Okay. I guess it's time. Let's do a quick save. It auto saves as well, but a nice overview. New coaster land. Okay. And it's saved. Alright. And a lot of people. How many? Oh, wow, it's going up really quick. 1,700 is already. You have some good bonuses. Alright. And we'll place first coaster now. Let's take a look at notifications. That's okay. The coaster, the Spinderella. Let's turn it around. Let's place it a little bit back. We want to use a lot of space later on as well. Oh, it actually goes out of the boundaries. So we can place it like this. But we will keep a little bit distance, because we'll have to place maybe one more resting place for the staff. Okay, now we'll place the entrance. So people will get up on this side. And the exit will be on this side. Now the entrance, we just have to think about how we're going to connect it now. Let's first connect this one. I don't know what the shortcut was to go up and down. There was... Yes, I got it. Alright. So we can get down in one go with steps. That's good. And then we can actually connect it pretty fast. That's good enough. That's a soft connection. That's good. But now the queue. This is going to get a lot of people coming this way. So we're going to have to try and get the people. They can't walk underneath it. So we're going to have to stay on this side. So should we just make it higher, go over here and make a long queue in this area? Should we just go back and make it a long walk, maybe a zigzag here and then connect it to the path? Or we could just, you know, we can fix it in a different way. We can actually move this path back, get the size back to 6, and we can go up until here. That's good enough. Now we have a lot of space to make our queue. So if I just move like this. Oh no, we can't connect it. We have to first turn around. It wasn't at the ground. So now we're at the ground. And then we can actually make it zigzag around. Like it does in real parks. Because, yeah, we need a long queue. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I just want this one. No, not connected, don't. So we'll go back around. So I don't know how much people it's going to attract, so I'm going to do one more loop. And then connect it, so we need a little bit more. So I want to get it over here. Alright. Oh, it's actually made a queue there. We'll have to get it there. Alright. So that's the queue for the roller coaster. Yeah, but have you seen the queues we get from these little rides? So look, these are already full. And this one as well. They are pretty long for small rides. So I guess if it's really popular at roller coaster, it might almost fill up. So we'll see how far it goes. But we can actually start the testing phase right now. So I also would like to get two, how do you call it, wagons at the same time. Number of trains, I want 2. Minimum rider load is half. Alright. And then we can start the test and we can actually ride it. So you guys haven't seen it, I tested it yesterday. Now we'll see how it looks. Alright, I chose the city scenery, so we're next to a big city. And then we're going down. There you see the whole park. And then we're back at the start. Alright, and the second car wagon is also back and ready for departure. Stop the test and we can open it. It's opened. All right. Now we just have to we have to attract more people by decorating the queue as well. Let's take a look. Challenge. We made a lot of profit. Yes, it's open for business. I will make a lot of profit from this. Let's take a look. Why is it back to 3? I put it at 4. Oh, I have to confirm it. Okay. Now it's okay. It's open for business. So now we can take a look at the challenge or restaurants. That's not for today. Okay. Now could make something in front of it. I think it would be nice to just get my blueprint of the hatch and place it in front of. Let's take a look how far it goes. Just like that up until here. To get a separation. So just like a feeling for the people to not jump over the railings and get in trouble with the track. So we'll connect it to here, alright. And then we can connect it. Oh, I have to take a look from the top side. Just like this, that's nice. Jump back. And we have a little hatch separating the queue from the ride. Okay. Who is it? Is it the security agent? Yes, it's the security agent. Okay, we can place some props. We could take a look at these archways. Oh, that's a very big one. Oh, that's an even bigger one. If we make one time, if we are going to make a super big roller coaster with airtime and loops, we will definitely use this archway to get to that part of the park. Now, right now, we'll take something special. We could use maybe this one. Is possible. The elegant one is not for this style. That's if we have an indoor coaster, I feel like. We could also make a balloon archway. That's a big one. That's for sea teams. We have the planet coaster. Oh, damn. That's if you have a racetrack. If we have the track rides, we might be able to use it. Oh, and that's also a very, very big one. I actually like this one, kind of. We could bring it down to the ground, turn it around a bit. Just like that. The shark, yeah, it's very big. We could turn it a bit and then you can walk right through its mouth. You can even lower it. We can have a sea section though, maybe later or in a different park. We can make an aquatic themed theme park in the future even. Full of pirates and water kind of rides. Lots of boats and the log attraction. How's it called? I think we can actually, the boom boats and the white water, they're all very big. So we need to have a lot of space and we have a big setup. So I guess we could just use this simple one right now. We don't have really a theme for this side of the park yet. So we can just place it like this. And we can actually get some signs. We have to go... We can align to surface. So we can say you have to zigzag this way. Are there some other things? Or we can say you have to turn around to get through. What's this? Oh, we can make custom text even. We could place just a custom one. It's also in yellow, but we can even change the color, so it doesn't really matter. Well, we can just use it. Now if we go here, custom text. How did I call it? I called it the Spinderella. Let's make sure it's readable. Oh, I made a typo as well. Spinderella. Oh, this is a nice style. It's very big. It's nice. Okay. We have a Spinderella. Do we have some other signs we could use? We have a warning. We could make it a kind of twisty. We could give it a kind of twisty theme. We could like act as if it's a very dangerous one, like keep out and danger, with a how is it, a warning sign. I was gonna call it a precaution sign. That's not it. I could say go this way. This way going in. And how can we actually place it on these? Doesn't look like we can place it on the railing. That's too bad. We can place it on the hedge, but it's a bit too big for now. That small one is big enough. Let's take a look at the rides. 33%, that's good. We have a lot of notifications as well. Lots of guests trying to use a lot of stuff. Challenge, fixed. Okay, let's take a look at the challenge. Restaurant, that's not for now. So now, what can we place in between these things? We have a bit of decoration left to do. Let's take a look. We also need a few benches. We need people to be able to wait and sit. And one bin before you go on the ride. Alright. Some props. Let's take a look. Lights. We already have lights. Vehicles. Already. I might have to buy some DLC to get some more stuff in the future. Maybe I'll have to take a look into the Steam workshop to get some blueprints because of people who made some themed decorations and stuff. I don't think there's anything special. Some statues. A parrot statue. What can we use? Maybe some animatronics. Kraken monster. Which house? Which flying? Well, it is some kind of fun thing though. It's in a wasteland. Some decoration. Oh, what's this? That's a big windmill. We have a water wheel. A trapdoor. That's a special. That's some sprinklers. A sleeping dread. But he has a sleeping dread. Saw blade. That's dangerous. A radar dish. That's sci-fi theme. That's also a very fun kind of theme for some coasters and buildings. We could set a ferry band here at the walking point to get people animated while they are going to the coasters and walking. Or we can just place it. It does kind of fit the theme because I called it Spinderella. It's based off Cinderella and spinning around. I didn't know what else to call it, so I just gave it a funny name. Let's take some look. What's this? We have a clock. Another clock. Confetti cannons. Can we take a look? Oh, it's kind of fun though. We could hide it. It's something fun. Hide it in some flowers. And I was thinking maybe we could, yeah, we could place, how's it called? Dragon on Lookout and Sleeping Dragon. We could place it here in the middle. We might have to heighten it up a bit. We can actually take the terrain tool for a second. And we can heighten it. Does it change the size? No, it doesn't. Can make it a little smaller. So if we go like this, then we can put the dragon on top, I think. I think this is going to look pretty nice if we drive around. And if we move it a little bit lower. Can it? No, it cannot. But we can flatten the terrain a bit. Smooth. Flatten to foundation, flatten to surface. If we take this side, it's a little bit of a hill, and then we can say smooth it out a bit, just like that. And then we can take a look at the dragon. Can we go? Can't go lower. We'll have to. I just want to make sure that everything is nice and flat in the center, so we can get the dragon. I don't know if we can actually see those tiles when we place it, but now it's sleeping. It's a sleeping dragon. Lots of people are coming this way now. They have to kind of move out of their way from the main area of the park. But we can, there's still spaces left, like here, to get a small path to make shortcuts and stuff. Yeah, it's the sleeping dragon. The roller coaster Spinderella with the sleeping dragon. We can, I saw something, oh, that's something, that's juggling, some animation along the way. We'll turn it this way. Or we could could just place it on this side as well to get some animation. And then some bushes. We could also place some rocks though. Some dark black rocks along the sides to give it this really dragony feeling. So it's a sleeping layer with these rocks around. Let's take a look at this one. It's pretty large. This one is in between. Get it out. Some small rocks on top as well. That's a very small one. Some more small rocks. Like this. Then we can place some on the back as well. We might have actually been able to place the dragon a bit deeper in the ground. I had the align function still active, so that could have been the reason why we couldn't move it that good. Alright, almost all the way around. That's the way up, with no rocks. That's this side. And then and like this, it is rocky. This is the rocky layer of the dragon. Just like that. Alright. That's the rocky layer. And we can actually place a tree. But we'll have to use a dead tree because of all the fire that the dragon is breathing. We have a little stump on this side. And then a small tree on this side. So that's the dragon's nest. I think that's all. Yes, that's a wishing tree. Yeah, it's the wasteland because of all the fire of the dragon. So we'll get some color in the waiting queue. Let's get some rose bushes. Get it lowered. I do think they look quite nice. Get some rose bushes along this side. Let's take a good look. Alright, let's finish it up until that point. And we can place maybe a few sunflowers here. Yeah, the sun is coming from this side. And take a look at how good it looks. Oh, that's... yeah, we'll fix it. That's inside of the steps. And then this one, to turn it as well. It's a sunflower field. Just like that, and then we can take this one and fix it. Okay. And then some grassy structures. Let's take a look. Some We could use these. I do always like these kinds of flooring. So that makes it a bit natural. And then we get some. We can place some yellow normal flowers on this side. Alright. Perfect. And I'll just take these ones. Actually stick them in between as well. Because they're very round flowers. The bushes. I mean the bushes are very round. So that gives it a bit of difference. And some movement, some height. Alright. On this side we'll place yellow lupine flowers, or whatever they're called. So this is almost done. I actually think we will be at 100% when we're done with these flowers. I'm gonna take a quick look in a second. So it is 100%, but I wanted to hide this one a bit in some bushes. So let's place some bushes around. So it's a hidden confetti machine. Just like that. That's nice. Okay. Let's take a look. Notifications. Thefts, challenge. Magic troll is great value. That means they want to pay more. Make it 50. Long queue, great value. 50, great value. The birdie rig. Oops, this one, great value. I haven't touched that one. That's because they aren't. There isn't anything else to do, I guess. Everything they can do, eat, drink, and picnic is all the way over here. There are a lot of rides here. So when we get some more stuff going on this side, they'll have to walk past it and then they can get on. Let's change the name also to the Spinderella, because that's how it's in my blueprint. In my blueprints. We'll see how it goes. Finances. Testing is pretty good. Okay. We might. I'll take a quick look here now. Alright. That's good. I guess we can actually almost finish up the main area. I just have to take a look of if we have any blueprints for trees. We have a tree collection. are these? These are very big trees. That's not so good. I want an ash tree collection. So I'm going to make a quick blueprint for that. Let's take a look. This is ash trees. Make this one a little lower, turn it around. Like this. And this. And then a big one here. So now I can select these and I will save them as the ash tree group. Let's take, so I can see every tree. Name ash tree group. Ash trees in a dense group. Can we add some text? It's scenery, it's nature. And we will create the blueprint. So now I can select it as well. I can move it around. Oh, I selected something else as well. Only 6 trees, that's better. Alright, let's turn around. Let's go take a top view. Let's move it a bit. Let's put it like that. And then my blueprints. Just take ash tree groups. And we can place them around the edge of the inner group of rides. So we can get some sort of barrier and we can delete some trees if we want to make a path going to the outside circle or something. So now we can turn it around a bit. Like this. Let's place one like that. Let's move it some more. Let's get it going. Alright, we're almost at the edge of this side. And after this, we can also leave it for now though. But we can also fill it in with bushes if we want to already. Because now it's still very open on the ground side. Like I already put bushes on this side because of the picnic side. As I wanted it to be complete already. Okay. Let's get it going. Place one more here. Let's place one here. And then one last one on this side. It does look like we could actually just make them with the bushes, because they're a bit higher than the ground. We can just fill it up with bushes and you won't even see it. So that way we can use the small trees. What's the big ones? Here. I have to make sure these are low enough. Just like that. You don't see that we make them a bit bigger. We can even place some rocks later on. Let's move a bit back. We can go from the inside. Just like that. Can use some smaller ones. You don't even see that we cheated a little bit with the height of the trees. Everything is fixed. So we can go around. And after this, if we take a big look around, it should actually be a very cozy little attraction park on the inside. I'm really looking forward to seeing everything in one go. So we made this already. And here we added them. Those are the originals. And then here we made them a bit taller. Just like that. Alright. Slowly getting there. Already further than halfway. So if we get these, and just a few more. Oh, turning a bit. These are the last ones, I think. Oh no, we have to go a bit up again. We just came a bit forward. And these are the last ones. It should be almost at the edge now. Because I think this was the hyper twist thingy with the double spin. Yes, it is. Just have to cover up a few more. And then well, we could finish the empty spaces later on. Now we can have a good look around. First, let's check if there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people going to the coaster now. It's going great. Okay, now we can take a look. This is our inner ride park. So we got our first coaster today. And we finished the inside part. A lot of queues are full. We have 1,800 guests. Park rating of 1,200. Very nice. I think it broke down. It's closed. Why is it oh, it's because it was moved by accident when we were planting the trees. Yeah, I know. That's why I mean I love when there are a lot of trees around the park to make it feel enclosed and like you're really inside the theme of the park. That's why I always like to put some trees around every zone of my parks. I'm glad you like it as well. So, we'll take a quick look at the picnic plaza. We could actually make a sign in the future saying this is the small picnic plaza or something. It looks like a lot of people are traveling all the way. It's very dense, it's all decorated. That's nice. And on the first coaster is getting a lot of visitors right now. Also very good. This is all very busy. Everything is going great. But I guess I'll have to end today's episode here, because I still have to take a break myself. I think we already streamed. Yeah, it's been 3 hours now, exactly. So it was a good stream. Tomorrow I can't stream because I have to help out some family. And Sunday, I think I have enough time to do a stream. So I hope everybody watching can come back on Sunday. I think it'll be 11 p.m. for me, which is the same time as today. So if you go back and take a look, the same time as today's stream might be possible for Sunday. I'll update my schedule if I know for sure, so everybody can check it out. So I hope I can see everyone again on Sunday. Because right now I have to go. I'll save to make sure we don't lose anything. And thank you for watching, Birdie, and everybody else who was joined today. So, all right. Just a second when it's closed. Thanks for the follow, Louis. I hope that's your name. I read it right. So bye, guys. See you hopefully Sunday in the next stream.